Okay, everybody, Shabbat Shalom. This is one of my favorite times of year because this month is bulk pickup. I love me some bulk pickup. Now, in case you're not from this area and you don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain. Once a month, every year, our township, the great town of Marlborough, for 1 week, depending on where you live in the town, you can put out anything you want at the curb. Almost anything. I'll explain there are a couple of caveats, the small print, in a minute. But you can put out almost anything at the curb, things that you don't want anymore, and the township in your designated week will come and pick it up. So, almost anything. Now, you cannot put out computers and TVs. You're not supposed to put that out. That is a special recycling issue that the township has a recycling center. You have to take it there. It also has to weigh less than 300 pounds. So, you can't just do anything, but almost anything you can put out. So Marlborough is divided into 8 zones. I've been waiting patiently because right now you're in Zone 1, and I live across the street. Zone 1 and Zone 8 are last, but this is our week. So I'm so happy because I've been waiting. I got stuff. And if you're interested, you can come on down to One Liberty because this year we're going to have a water cooler. We're going to have a bed and a mattress and a box spring, an old crock pot. I'm telling you, it's a great year this year at One Lib. Just follow us, at One Lib on Instagram, and you can check out everything we got. No, that's not really true. I made that up. Okay. But in all seriousness, I think it's a great thing, and it's very nice that the township comes and picks it up. But usually what happens, and if you live here, you know, that you put your stuff out, and at the beginning of that week, people come by and they look at it. And if they see something they like, they take it. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. I'm happy that these items that, they've outlived their usefulness for me, but someone else really likes them. I'm thrilled that they'll be put to good use. It makes me happy. So, to me, this is not entirely different from one of the commandments in the Torah that actually appeared 2 weeks ago and last week in the Torah portion. The book of Leviticus commands us, when you reap your fields, the harvest of your land, do not reap the corners of your field. Rather, leave them for the poor and for the stranger. I am the Lord your God. We're supposed to leave some of our possessions for others. Our ancestors, in other words, donated a small percentage of their crops for those who were in need. And even in this week's Torah portion we're going to learn tomorrow, the Torah reminds us that we actually, in sort of a very global sense, we don't own our land. And by extension, I would say that for all of our stuff, everything that we have, we should ultimately be grateful to God because God helped us to get all of our stuff. God has helped us to become the people that we are today, to amass the wealth that we have, and we should be grateful for all of our blessings in life, including for our material possessions. So I think that bulk pickup is similar to these biblical passages in that we're leaving stuff for people, and people come and take it. The only thing I would say is that the Torah doesn't command us to just, put our cast-offs at the curb. We're supposed to share everything that we have. Well, not everything, but some of what we have, even things that are desirable to us, with others who might need it. For our ancestors, that meant, perfectly good and desirable crops at the corners. We should be willing to share that also. But still, nevertheless, this time of year always makes me think of these verses from the Torah, these biblical passages, because bulk pickup is a good reminder that we should repurpose our stuff and we should try to share it. And I think that's a great thing. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.